need to be retrained to use them. Try again. What's the reset sound? It's just me from a stream a long time ago saying, let's try that again. Yeah, Alex, I don't know. I think in real terms, the way we've been doing it before is probably still best, but it's nice to have options. I mean, I know I hate buffering, but yeah, it'd definitely be faster for tests. Like, Mutant did a tasked one last night, and it was 2 seconds quicker than my gold, which was basically perfect for current strat. So in real terms, you're never saving those 2 seconds, but for a task, yeah, it's pretty sick. That split was honestly insane. So it was, what is it, best split times? It was honestly nuts. 8:48. So fast. Hey. Yeah, it would be pretty cool. I'm tempted to do like a human theory type thing for it. I don't think that would take too long. What's my goal time? Right now, 21 OX, so 10-15 more seconds. I think getting under 21 minutes is possible, but your run would need to be flawless. And get great RNG at the end, so I think it's doable, but probably too much of a grind right now for me to want to care. So yeah, just under 21:10, I think, is gonna be a really incredible run. Be hard for anyone to beat without putting work in. Have you done a run with this new stuff yet, Cruxer? Are you letting the camera pass for 2 frames as well once you've done that ESS left? Like, you need to do ESS left, and then let the camera turn for 2 frames, and then do the up for 5 frames. You also have to be against the wall, otherwise the camera doesn't work properly. So you need to be pressed up against the wall when you're letting it settle. If you're not against the wall, it'll crash. Let me know if that works. Not quite. Nice, good start. You're bad at the stuff after the super slide. What, the helicopter ESS? It's kind of awkward to get used to, but it's not that hard, in my opinion. Just, like, hold ESS right and mash target. It is weird, yeah. There's very few things in the game that use anything like it. Literally, like, this and any percent. It wasn't really a thing until SRM anyway. Like, Pot Chest did it. But before then, you rarely saw it anywhere. It's nice that Lost Woods is, like, reminiscent of Pot Chest. Feels good. Yeah, SRM is really cool. I think right now it's definitely my favorite glitch. Is that my input display back? Should be. Actually ahead. Lol. Whoa, the camera. Pretty good. Possible this run with a great finish, although unlikely in my opinion. But definitely PBable. Not bad, only a second slower than my best ever pace at that second link split. What's funny though is it's only a second behind there, but it was 5 seconds behind at the second split, so if I can get a run that combines those two, that's when sub 21 is possible for sure. I'm gonna have to backflip. I went too early, rip. That kind of thing is now like enough to kill a sub 21:10. Lose 2 seconds because of that. There wasn't even any time save on this split. I'm running against a gold. What's a run killer? Like everything now, basically. This next trick is a run killer. Like that, runs over. It's dumb. PB's dead, unfortunately. That's a shame. Can't be losing 8 seconds on a split though. If your sword doesn't hit them, it doesn't take away from the durability, but if the sword contacts them, it does. So if just the magic hits them, you don't lose a hit. Of course this run gets the Hess, jeez. Yes, SRM is... You mean a run killer? Yes, because it's very easy to mess up, you crash the game, lose 1,000 years to it. If you mean has it ruined OOT as a game? No, it's made it better in my opinion. Hey Sora. What's up? Not much. Just I think this run's over, but trying to see what it's like. Doing pretty well. We've got a nice PB today already. Things are good. What do I think about SRM warping? I think it's very cool. You tried to run this. It's quite hard. Like, well, it's hard to do well. I think it's actually quite easy to get into. This is actually still PBable, I think. Tower was better than I thought, even with bad stealthless. This gold is probably improvable. It'll be very hard though, but it is doable. 3 seconds to play with isn't enough here, I don't think. Damn, if I hadn't failed trial skip, this would be the run. Like, this would be sub 2110 with a normal trial skip. That's a shame. What version is SRM possible? 2150, no chance. Thanks for the 15 bits though. SRM is possible on all versions of the game, but this SRM that we use in, like, title file that we use in this one is 1.2 specific. Yeah, Ace is 1.0, but SRM is possible in all versions. There's a chance. Is it possible in 3DS? I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know what the applications are for 3DS. Like, I don't know if they have any, but I think it's possible. Pretty sure someone found it to work in some way, shape, or form. Maybe not, I might be wrong. I don't really pay attention to OT3D very much. So this is interesting. It's a really very solid run through the first section, the SRM, all of that. But it's really not great after that. I think I can get the run soon. It's so tough though, man. It's so tough. Like, chaining those 2 SRM sections back to back and doing them both that fast is difficult to do consistently. Hey Kyle, thanks. Let's see, I can imagine clutching the tiniest, like, I could maybe get a 2118 out of this, the split's been okay, but I don't know, man, I really don't. I'd have to have a perfect Ganon fight here. We'll see. Deck your shield equipment. Yeah. Alright. Let's see if we can clutch it out. Let's have a great Ganon fight. Good first phase. Not amazing, but good enough. I did it. I clutched it. I think it's an 18. Nice. That was a really good Ganon fight. Clutched it out, man, I think. Just. Nice. Sick. Back to the 1 second PBs. Nice one, dude. Right, cool. Well, I think I'm happy for tonight, to be perfectly honest with you. Only been streaming sort of 2.5 hours, but it's getting a little late. I want to chill a bit before bed. Probably have a long day at work tomorrow. And we improved record twice today, even if it was only by 6 seconds. So we're gonna watch the credits, then we'll raid somebody, probably Chef, because he's doing glitches. And he's here. And he'll hear that, and it'll make him nervous. Yeah, that's a new record. Cool. 9 seconds to go. And how much did I lose at trial skip? 8. 8 seconds. So basically, match this run, have a slightly better title file that doesn't pause 2 extra times, and hit trial skip, and that's it. Because that run was 1 second behind my best ever pace after both SRMs. But that was, the second split was 5 seconds slower than my best ever. So, like if I look at best ever split times, yeah, I lost 4.5 on the second split. So, yeah, I mean, I think we're very close. I do think right now that 20 minutes is just too hard. My summer best can be under 2050, but being 10 seconds off that is, like, it's just too much work right now. I think it will happen at some point, but I'm not going to push for it right now. I think I'm going to get sub 2110, and that will probably feel as good as my record pre Lost Woods SRM, right? Like the last one, when it was just title file. Happy with this run though. Glad I got that out today. I don't think it'll take me too many more tries to get those 9 seconds. Thanks, dude. You too, man. Right, let's enjoy these credits and just chill out. Glad we snuck that in there. Thanks, Toast. Yeah, two PBs in a day when I'm already at a pretty decent time in this category is really nice, but I think it just shows how consistent I've been getting with all this SRM stuff, that kind of pulling it out the bag now when it matters. So yeah, I don't think it's going to take much longer. Like, this run lost 8 seconds at trial skip, so that alone is nearly enough for my goal time. Yeah, any percent is a credit's worth. You walk into the twins' house after getting SRM, then doing the ace payload, and run into the house. You do the SRM to set the game up to execute the payload, run into the twins' house, and if you've done it right, you get warped to credits when Ganon's sealed away. I do love the credits, like, so good. This is a bop as well. They're all so happy. And then they're all about to be really unhappy when they're repurposed for use in MM and the moon crashes into them. There he is. Look at him. In all his glory. And of course, can't pass up the opportunity to point out everyone's new favourite Ocarina of Time dev. Yoshitaka Take Shitta. What a legend. What a legend. It really does, Chef. It really does feel okay, man. You know? Just, it do be like that. You can't not feel okay when you get that PB. Even if it was a small one. Should be an okay run to run against, actually. It'll force me to keep up during SRM, and then I just have to hit trial skip and I'll be ahead again, so... shouldn't be too bad. It's funny how nostalgic something like this can be. Like, just particularly this bit with Temple of Time right before the end screen brings back, like, such vivid memories of the first time I finished this game. Just, like, sitting on the floor with just the biggest smile on my face because I finally finished the game. Ah, childhood. Come back. Why have you deserted me? Oh, nice, Toast. So, for me, I think the Zelda where that I first ever felt that I was, like, completely clued into it and really, like, understanding the game and how to play and stuff was, like, probably when they released... Like, I did Wind Waker, but I feel like Twilight Princess was the first time I felt almost like a grown-up playing games rather than a kid stumbling about. You know what I mean? I also think Twilight Princess is just such a good Zelda game. It's unreal. It's so, so good.